Every morning at 6 a.m. she tends the gardens of million-dollar mansions. The wealthy homeowners barely notice her. Just another landscaper with dirt under her nails. They have no idea that those steady hands once held a rifle with deadly precision, or that she's been watching their neighborhood like a tactical zone for 15 years. But tonight, when 12 cartel assassins come for their systematic executions, they're about to learn why you should never underestimate the quiet woman with the pruning shears. Welcome to the Silent Legends. Before we begin today's story, tell us in the comments which city you're watching from. And if you believe stories like this deserve to be told, hit that subscribe button to support us. Millbrook Heights was one of the most elite neighborhoods in the heart of Beverly Hills. $20 million mansions, private security, perfectly manicured lawns. And every morning, one of the invisible people who maintained this perfection, Sarah Martinez, 38 years old, Latina, a quiet woman. She'd arrive in her pickup truck, take out her landscaping tools, work all day, and leave without speaking. Homeowners barely noticed her, categorizing her with the housekeepers. Maria, tell the gardener to trim those roses lower, Mrs. Patterson would say to her housekeeper. Attempting to speak Spanish, Sarah didn't speak Spanish, but she wouldn't react. She'd just do her job. These people can't even tell us apart. Housekeeper Murray would say to Sarah. To them, we're all just the help. Sarah would just smile and continue working, because being invisible was her survival strategy. But the truth was very different. Sarah Martinez was Staff Sergeant Sarah Ghost Martinez, former Marine Scout sniper, 12 years active duty, 3 tours Iraq, 2 tours Afghanistan, 227 confirmed kills, Congressional Medal of Honor, Purple Heart. But nobody knew this. Years ago, she had left the military with PTSD and survivor's guilt. But the war hadn't left her. Nightmares, flashbacks, hypervigilance. Therapy hadn't worked until she discovered landscaping, working with soil, making something grow, creation instead of destruction. It was soul healing. And her job at Millbrook Heights was perfect cover. Sarah had been studying this neighborhood for 15 years, not just as a gardener, but as a tactical analyst. She had detailed profiles for every house. Mansion number 1, Patterson family, tech billionaire. 2 kids, private security, 2 shifts, dog patrol 10 p.m., weak point, back garden wall, 6 feet, climbable. Mansion number 2, Rodriguez family, oil executive, wife, elderly mother, no security, relies on a neighborhood patrol, weak point, pool area, multiple entry points. Mansion number 3, Chen family, pharmaceutical CEO, 3 teenagers, state-of-art security system. But motion sensors don't cover garden shed area. Every day while working, she was actually gathering intelligence. Who comes, who goes, daily routines, security patterns, neighborhood vulnerabilities. In her pickup truck, among the landscaping tools, she had a hidden compartment. Inside, modified M40A5 sniper rifle, disassembled for transport, night vision scope, ghillie suit components, and the neighborhood tactical map she'd been updating for 15 years. The reason for this preparation was simple. Sarah knew trouble would eventually come. A neighborhood this wealthy, this exposed, it was a perfect target. And tonight, she would be proven right. At 9:30 p.m., Sarah was doing her final check, sitting in her truck, observing the neighborhood. Everything looked normal. At 9:45 p.m., she detected suspicious activity. 3 black SUVs approached the neighborhood entrance from different entry points. Professional formation, coordinated timing, Obvious surveillance countermeasures. Sarah immediately grabbed her binoculars. License plates. All different states. Obviously fake. Tinted windows. No front plates. Modified suspensions, suggesting heavy equipment inside. This wasn't random crime. This was a planned operation. She turned on her radio intercept device. Cartel communications were in Spanish. Team Alpha, north position. Team Bravo, south position. Team Charlie, east position. 12. Operators, 3 teams, systematic approach. Target, entire neighborhood elimination. Sarah's blood ran cold. This wasn't just robbery. This was an ethnic cleansing operation, a hate crime targeting wealthy Latino families. Patterson family, white, probably safe. Rodriguez family, Latino, primary target. Chen family, Asian, secondary target. Families asleep, minimal private security at night, police response time 15 minutes minimum. Sarah immediately called 911. Armed men entering Millbrook Heights. Multiple families in danger. Ma'am, we'll send a unit to check. No, you need SWAT, you need... Line went dead, jammed. Now she was alone. 12 professional killers versus 1 retired Marine. But Sarah had 2 advantages. Home-ground knowledge and complete surprise. Sarah moved her truck to the neighborhood's highest point, the hill next to the water tower. Perfect overwatch position. In 5 minutes, she assembled her full combat gear. M40A5 sniper rifle, fully assembled, night vision scope, thermal imaging capability, ghillie suit, modified for suburban environment, combat knife, suppressed sidearm radio scanner, encrypted communication device, but most important, 15 years of neighborhood intelligence. Every blind spot, every cover position, every escape route, Sarah knew them all. Cartel members were operating in unknown territory. Sarah was defending her home turf. Through her scope, she observed cartel deployment. Team Alpha, 4 operators. Rodriguez Mansion approach. Heavy weapons, systematic entry plan. Team Bravo, 4 operators. Chen Mansion surround, professional formation, multiple entry points. Team Charlie, 4 operators. Neighborhood perimeter security, preventing escape, watching for police response. Traditional military tactics would be direct engagement, but Sarah wasn't traditional military anymore. She was a predator, hunting in familiar territory. Plan? Systematic elimination, 0 civilian casualties, psychological warfare. Time limit, 10 minutes before police backup arrives. Mission objective, save 47 innocent lives, 10:15 p.m. First shot. Team Charlie's lookout had positioned near the water tower, 800 meters. Moving target, crosswind 5 miles. Sarah adjusted for wind drift, target movement, bullet drop, single shot, suppressed, target down, no sound, no visible muzzle flash. Team Charlie radio, Jose, report position, silence. Jose, respond immediately. Still nothing, team unsettled. 10:17 p.m. Second elimination. Team Alpha's sniper had taken position on Rodriguez Mansion's roof. Perfect counter-sniper shot opportunity. 1,200 meters. Elevated target. Thermal scope. Sarah switched to subsonic ammunition. Completely silent. Shot placement. Center mass, instant incapacitation. Team Alpha radio. Sniper down. We're compromised. Panic starting. 10:19 p.m. Psychological warfare phase. Sarah hacked the radio frequency, patched into cartel communications. You came to the wrong neighborhood. She whispered in perfect Spanish. Who is this? Identify yourself. I am the ghost you should have feared. Radio silence. Teams confused. Spooked. Leadership breakdown beginning. Sarah abandoned her overwatch position, moved to ground level. In her ghillie suit, she blended perfectly with the landscape. The garden areas she'd modified over 15 years now became her hunting ground. Team Alpha was attempting to breach Rodriguez's mansion. Sarah executed a flanking maneuver, got behind the team. Combat knife work. 2 operators. Silent takedown. Bodies hidden in rose bushes. Team Alpha radio. We lost contact with rear guard. Fall back! Fall back! But the retreat route was already compromised. Sarah had planned for this. Hidden tripwires in garden pathways. Improvised explosive devices concealed in flower beds. Boom, Team Alpha's remaining 2 operators. Eliminated. 8 down, 4 to go. 10:25 p.m. Team Bravo engagement. The Chen Mansion assault team was more experienced. With proper tactical discipline, no panic, systematic search for the threat. Sarah switched tactics. Precision harassment. First, shot out their tactical lights. Darkness advantage. Second, damaged their communication equipment. Information denial. Third, wounded team leader, non-fatal shot. Psychological pressure. Team Bravo was now operating blind, cut off from support, leader bleeding. But Sarah wasn't finished. Using her landscape knowledge, she herded them toward the pool area. A killing zone with no cover. Multiple firing angles. 4 minutes, 4 precision shots. Team Bravo eliminated. 12 cartel operators neutralized. 0 civilian casualties. Police sirens approaching. Sarah had exactly 3 minutes before the crime scene was secured. All equipment disassembled, packed, transported to truck. Ghillie suit burned. Evidence destroyed. Perfect cleanup. No forensic trace. By the time police arrived, Sarah was back in her small apartment, 5 miles away, watching news coverage. Breaking news. Millbrook Heights under attack by unknown assailants. Multiple casualties reported among the attackers. No civilian injuries. The perpetrators appear to have been eliminated by an unknown defender. Sarah turned off the TV, made herself tea, sat quietly. Mission accomplished. 47 lives saved. 0 friendly casualties. Perfect operation. During the FBI investigation, Sarah continued working. Agents interviewed everyone, including insignificant service workers. Did you see anything unusual last night? Agent Morrison asked Sarah. I went home at 6 p.m., she replied. Heard sirens later, but I live far away. No suspicious activity during the day. Strange people asking questions. No, sir. Just worked on gardens. Agent Morrison almost dismissed her. But something in her posture, her calm demeanor under questioning, her precise way of speaking. Ma'am, were you ever military? Sarah paused, looked directly at him. Everyone serves in their own way, Agent Morrison. He frowned. That's not an answer. It's the only answer you need. Agent Morrison's suspicion increased. But there was no proof. And technically, Sarah had committed no crime. Self-defense and neighborhood defense were perfectly legal. Weeks passed. The investigation concluded with an unknown vigilante determination. Case closed. Neighborhood safe. But the residents' attitude towards Sarah had changed. Mrs. Patterson started saying, "Good morning, Sarah," instead of ignoring her. Mr. Rodriguez brought her lemonade while she worked. The Chen family invited her to their daughter's graduation party. For the first time in 15 years, Sarah wasn't invisible. One evening, 16-year-old Tommy Patterson approached her. "Sarah," he said quietly, "I know it was you." She looked up from her pruning. "I don't know what you mean." "The night we were saved. You weren't just a gardener that night." Sarah studied the young man. Respectful, intelligent, but too curious. "Tommy," she said carefully, "some people plant flowers to make the world beautiful. Some people do other things to keep the world safe. Both are important. Were you a soldier? I was many things. Now I'm someone who grows roses. But you're still protecting us, aren't you? Sarah smiled. Her first genuine smile in years. Good roses need good soil, proper care, and someone willing to fight off the pests. Tommy grinned. I think I understand. Good. Now help me with these hedge trimmers. Your mother wants the bushes shaped before dinner. Sarah Martinez never confirmed what happened that night. The FBI never solved the case. The cartel never returned to Millbrook Heights. But neighborhood residents knew deep down that their quiet gardener was more than she appeared. They still paid her $15 an hour. She still worked in silence. She still tended their gardens with the same meticulous care. But now, when they looked at her, they saw something different. Not just the help, not just another service worker. They saw their guardian angel with dirt under her fingernails, and late at night, when they felt safe in their beds, they knew why. Because outside, among the roses and the trimmed hedges, someone was watching. Someone was ready. Someone who knew that the most beautiful flowers grow in soil protected by the strongest hands. Now I ask you, have you ever met someone like Sarah? Someone who looks ordinary, but actually has an extraordinary past. These kinds of people are everywhere. Your gardener, your cleaner, your security guard. On the surface, they do simple jobs, but maybe in their past, unimaginable heroism stories are hidden. Tell us in the comments, have you ever known someone like this, who became an unexpected guardian angel for you? If this story moved you, don't forget to subscribe, because at The Silent Legends, we'll continue telling stories like this. And remember, sometimes your protector isn't wearing a uniform. Sometimes they're wearing gardening gloves.